Okay guys, so welcome back. Now last episode I told you I would finish the path behind us. So I did. It's like all the way from one side of this massive island to the other. So it'll go from here to the city and maybe make a few stops on the way. That will be cool. But yeah, so I finished it, and you guys want to see me ride it? Well, it's so long on foot that I've decided to make a fast forward montage for you guys of me riding it starting right now. So enjoy that, and then I'll show you everything else I've done since you know, we haven't done that much right now. So, as you guys could probably tell by the end of that, it was very long, but there were also some things that need to be like cut down, like some trees were still in the way, there were still some leaves just floating. We also need to make two bridges, one here and one back there if you remember. But yeah, so it was very long. I don't know how fast I sped it up for you guys, probably like 2 times, just the standard. But even then, it was still long, you know, because just multiply it by 2 then, or if it was 3 times, multiply it by 3. So, you know, you can kind of see where it's going. But pretty much that was it. That was a long ass ride, and I don't want to go back with you guys because it was so long. So I'll see you guys in a second back at our base. Ooh, look, it's a bunny. Hi, bunny. Welcome back, guys, and since last episode, we have not changed the cows. We have not changed the house or anything like that. Inside, or downstairs, really, we didn't change anything inside, of course. We did fix this, though. Yeah, bookshelves and stuff are all back in place, so we even used it. We even used the chain table. We got this, which was very good. I actually would have done it on camera, but I couldn't at the time, so yeah, sad, I know. But I would have gone on camera and you would have been able to see how legitimate it was. It was so awesome. But then we come in here, and no, this area is not fixed. I still need some more slimes. But something that was happening was the front door, the pressure plates of the front door, they were connected to the system because the line of redstone for like some of the pistons down there was connected to these pressure plates. So every time I stepped on a pressure plate, it both opened the door and turned on the machine down there. So that was interesting. We did not do anything to the wheat field or anything down there. We have to do that as well. And over here, what did we do here? Well, we actually did complete this. So you can kind of see this vertical effect, as we could see right here, but all the way down. Wait for it. You can see it starts, and ooh, that's a long fall. It really is. I like it. I like how long it is, and I like the effect that it does, like that it has on you, since it's the same repetitive thing over and over and over again. So yeah, I really like it. Then I have like one of these doors which I took from upstairs, and it just like connects to the mine. So I'm thinking we might do something cool with the mine. I don't know. A lot of projects in the future. Then down here I made like a quick little tunnel which we could actually dig out now using pick. Slightly used pick. So let's get all this. Now this pick is efficiency 4, fortune 3. So the fact that I'm using fortune on something like that is kind of a waste. But I don't have silk touch or any other picks, so I'll just use it and repair it later. And then I'll probably, like, by the time I get enough XP from using this thing, I'll probably get more. So down that tunnel there isn't really anything except for coal, as you can see. But down here, something interesting. So I want to show you that. Ooh, more iron. I want to show you that, and I will do that in 1 second. So as we start running, let's just start running. Okay, so let's go down here and oh, messed up. I shall promise you guys never to use that type of fast travel ever again. I might go Sonic fast speeds or Flash fast speeds, but damn it. Anyway, so I found 2 diamond finds right next to each other. It was kind of cool. So if we start digging this one up, get 3, 1, 1, and 1. Okay, so 7 so far. Then what if we dig this one up? Get 1, 3. Is that 3 again? Okay. 1. Oh shit. Cover that up. Yeah, that's all I have. We could use this for now. Oh. more lava. And finally this one. Oh, I thought more lava was going to come. 18. 18 from, how many pieces was that? You guys could probably count it. I think it was 5 and then 4, so 9. So I got double pretty much if it was 9. Okay, it's not bad. Now, this thing is not silk touch, exactly. So you're going to see a lot of cobblestone use still. But yeah, so that was cool. Let's go back to the surface. Oh, okay. So, hey guys, I'm back. Yeah, we're at the surface now. Very easy. I like those quick teleportation moves that I got. We can either run fast or we just teleport to a location. But here we are in our little underground kind of watering hole. I don't know what to call this place yet, but it's cool. I like it. I complete it. So it was always complete. I mean, from when I built it to now. But yep, there's this still. And that's about it. So what are we going to do this episode, you ask, since I kind of showed you everything I did off camera. But what are we going to do on camera now? Well, there's a few things we could do. We could finish that project over there. That won't be too hard. The hard part will probably be setting it up so every time we get a boat or something, it will automatically pull down, or when we're coming into shore, it will automatically pull down. So I'll have to figure out a way for that. But for the time being, we could easily finish up just like putting the pistons in and powering them and stuff. Now, we do need sticky pistons for that, but I was actually thinking we would use gravel instead, because gravel I thought would be as effective, if not more effective, than sticky pistons for this, because it would look cooler for the actual blockage. And then, what else did I want to do with you guys? Oh yeah, I also want to place down some of the things on this path, but I realized that probably would be really boring, so I'll do that by myself. But anyway, so we have to make the pistons. So how many pistons are here? How much redstone do we need and all that stuff, so I can gather the proper amount of resources without any extra, even though most people usually just grab a shit ton and then that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Okay, so I thought 8. Okay, so we need enough wood to do 8 pistons, and then we'll need to grab like all the redstone we have pretty much so we could finish that up. So I will get the resources like pistons and stuff together, and let's begin. Okay, so I've gathered all the resources. Now we just have to put them in place. This won't be too hard, but pretty much what we do is we just place them like this. Yeah, like that, like that, like that, and that, and then we put the gravel on top. So it'll look like this for now. But now we have to add like all the extra features like the redstone underneath, so that when it pushes up, it will block all the water. So what we do is we need torches. So I came with wood. Ooh, that's actually not enough, I just realized. God damn it, I measured this all out, but I forgot to bring enough wood to do the redstone torches and stuff. Oh, I need repeaters as well. Okay, so I'll finish that, I guess, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I wasn't sure how many I would need it, so I just grabbed 12 repeaters. So that should work for now. That should work. It should work. But we go down here. It's pretty much the hatch. We can close it if we want to. And down here is where all of it is. So we've just put the repeaters like this. This should be right. Right? Here, one sec. Let's just check something. Can you... Wait, is there a piston there? Ugh. Yeah, there is. Okay. And we could just put all this stuff back now. Okay. So making sure the pistons are in the right spot. So then when we put this back, the piston should fire when we put this here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we just have to put all of these down. I'll fill that in a sec, the hole I just made. Then we put down all the repeaters as well, because that's the only way we could actually get power into these things there. And yeah, so now we just like run a line of redstone down. Let's fill this hole here. Then I'll put the gravel on top. So we run a line of redstone down, so we could go from like any side. So this makes it so we could actually change the settings of this from either side if we really want to. So let's say, for example, it's like the switch is on the left side, so that we hit the switch on the left and it powers, hit the switch on the right and it powers. So you can kind of see it's cross-platform. Doesn't really matter where it is. So we could put that right there. And then, yeah, so we'll do another one over here, I guess. So we could just put this here. Oh, shit, no! No! Oh. Water. Water. There we go. Hate that. Anyway, so we'll put it like this. Come on, work. 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 There we go. And we'll fix all these goddamn repeaters. Do we? Yeah, okay, we got all that. And now we can just do the rest of the redstone. But yeah, so whenever these things have a signal now, they will get turned off. And whenever they have they don't have a signal like now, they'll be turned on. So it's pretty much that simple. So all we want to do is now find a way to give these guys a signal so they will turn on. Or off, I mean. Yeah, because they're already in the on state. Because if we were to destroy all of these like things here, like all these cobblestone barriers and things like that, water would start flowing in, which wouldn't be bad, but you know, we're not really ready yet. We still might want to mess around a bit. So I will do that and figure out a new way to do all this, and I'll be right back. So I finally decided what I can do to make this a somewhat usable dam, where we could pass through and come back with little or almost inexistent harm or like annoyance or, you know, energy needed. Because the only thing about these devices is you could have like a pressure pad like we have on our doors up here. Yes, I have to click on the door on this side just because it's easier to get in without mobs, but then I press the pressure plate and it automatically closes. I mean, those things make it a little bit simpler, because to walk through a door, you really should, like, it's very rare you're not looking at the door. Usually I'm just walking, like, right towards it or looking at it. So the same thing here. We're going to have a little bit of, like, stress towards us, but there shouldn't be much more than there already is. So the whole point here is going to be, once we do something, so probably like hit a button or something, a timer will start. The timer will bring down the dam, and then it'll come back up whenever the timer runs out. Pretty simple. So it gives us enough time, a reasonable amount of time, to pass through. Now, if the timer doesn't work, then we'll probably have to fix it and like modify it a bit. But for the time being, that's what we'll try. And on the way back, I was thinking we shouldn't have to get out of our boat to hit a button, because I'm assuming, like, if we're coming out of a dock, like, let's say we build a dock here, just for the sake of building a dock. We build a dock, and we hit a button at that dock. It's going to lower, and then we go from the dock out. Now, you're not really going to come in here and then be like, oh, let's go. The out here isn't, like, going to have a dock out here if I was to build one here. So, I was thinking, what if we got a key from the dock, so that when we were on the way back, not, like, going out, but on the way back, we would drop a key somewhere here, and then it will get collected by a hopper minecart, probably, because hopper minecarts can collect items through blocks, such as dirt or gravel, or like less malleable substances that are more broken up. Not so much like cobblestone, but, you know, more things like dirt and sand and gravel. So we'd probably lay that down, lay some rail underneath it, so then whenever an item was dropped, a minecart would run around, see if it was there, pick it up, bring it back, and then if it was the correct item, even though I don't see any reason to make this like safety proof, if it was the correct item, then we would be able to easily go in and then just park our boat. Pretty much that simple. And I was thinking the best like reason for this, like the reason this will work the best, is because then every time you got your boat, you would just hit the key, and it would just be very simple. And we would have to set this up on a timer as well, though, because it's not going to open for very long if we don't. So they'll probably be set up on the same timer. And the reason why I want to do like a specific item like a key is because let's say a creeper explosion happens, or some seeds over here drop, or I kill a squid, and then maybe the squid ink or whatever happens gets sucked up by the by the hopper minecart. Then it'll just keep it open forever, and it'll never get out of the system. Or it will, but it'll just leave it open, and that'll be annoying to like sometimes have it switching and stuff while we're maybe building in the area, or items are being dropped, whatever. No matter what the circumstances, it's just easier to have a specific item. So let's begin. Now, the one issue with this I was thinking about is if we have a full inventory, we're going to have to leave something, but I don't think that should be a major issue, because we could easily fix that by just dropping junk stuff. We should never really need to have a full inventory, you never know. But anyway, so let's begin. Now, I don't want to bore you guys with me like filling in this whole area with dirt and stuff and clearing out all the water, so I'll do that off camera, but let us begin. Okay, so welcome back, guys, and here we are. We have finally completed the rail area. Didn't take very long, and luckily we had all the resources to do this. But now what we have to do is two things. First, we have to cover this whole thing in a layer of dirt. But second, we have to create a system where this minecart can get connected. Now, sadly, I don't want to cover this yet because, you know, we still want to work with this, and there might be some issues when we're working on the redstone and things like that. So I'm going to leave it the way it is for now. And we can mainly work on the redstone in the future. But sadly, because of time constraints, I will not be able to finish this episode just yet, or this project. So this is going to be the ending, the outro, I guess you could say. I was going to say the exit, but not really the exit. This is going to be the outro. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode so far. I'll make sure to finish this next time, and yeah, so now for those of you wondering why I'm doing this and why I'm not finishing yet, that's because if I weren't to finish, I would probably not be able to upload this video to you at the scheduled time, so that would kind of suck. So yeah. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and let's finish this for next time. That's what I'll be doing. Hope you guys enjoy, and see you then.